Không có giờ. Không có đi mẹ này.
2 giờ.
Hả?
2 giờ rồi.
Chưa về rồi.
We built him full AP for a game. I don't know if that's really Ben's style. It's not really your style.
I may have built some AP.
Some AP? We'll see how the game goes. Like if he starts getting like ahead and fed and stuff like that, definitely. And we are back into gameplay, so we'll go ahead and jump over to this.
Is it the Wukong jungle?
It's the Wukong jungle. Oh my. Poppy no relation. That's right. For his E, are you planning to add the jump back indication like the one on Proto Belt? Like you already have a pretty good indication that he's jumping back, but is there like an additional thing?
Currently, it doesn't necessarily feel super necessary. That would be like good feedback if you wanted to, like, you know, if you played him like on the PBE and like, you know, want an indicator for that. Yeah, we could consider that. But right now, the thought is that it's not really necessary.
I did see. They want you to take Colossus Mastery, Ben. AK Zombie, you know what? You keep on saying that you believe that Galio is a support, and like I'm not going to dispute that that's the way that you play Galio, but Ben has been playing him as a mid laner mostly and a top laner sometimes, so that's what we're going to do here.
Sure, he'll work. Yeah, I mean, and he's tanky. So.
There's no reason why he wouldn't work, but he's not necessarily like, Azen 9096 says, what is that room? Is it part of Riot's HQ? Is it a dedicated room for streaming by Riot? It is our stream room. This is our streaming room. We actually are looking into ways to improve the streaming room, to like make a better setup so that we can do more types of streams and stuff like that. So we'll see if that happens or not. So our money is asking a question that I've seen it more than a few times here. Galio, new Galio in pro play. What do you think? Do you think it's going to happen? Do you think he has a... Does he have a kit that could fit into the current LCS meta?
I think so.
Yeah? I mean...
We hope to see him, like, you know, as, like, a relatively more niche pick. But, yeah.
Are you a big LCS fan yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah? Who do you think playstyle, like, wise, he really would fit into?
That's, interesting.
It's an interesting question, right? We should get like Jat or Turley or somebody in here to answer that question. Probably.
Yeah. I would expect people who are really good with, like, you know, Shen teleports and, like, you know, teleports and stuff like that. That, like, you know, actually the difficulty is that, like, I'm not entirely sure. Like, top laners I could think of more because, like, in top laners tend to already like have a bunch of like people who are good at like Shen ulting or like in teleporting.
Right.
I don't really have a good grasp on whether, if he's ever picked mid, that any, like, I don't know who of the LCS mid laners have that kind of, like, you know, are good at that kind of, like, you know, map reading and stuff.
Gotcha. Cool. Ben, can you go back and re-switch the video to the 144 thing? It's under video.
Was that better?
It seemed like it went away a little bit. So 144, and then I guess, yeah, we'll leave it like that. Oh, leave off the anti-aliasing, I think? Yeah, there we go. All right. Hopefully that should make it okay.
Kind of baffling that video causes that.
It must be like either the HDMI cable or a USB cable or something like that that's causing that. It's one of the things that we thought we figured it out. We fixed it, and it's not actually fixed right now. So yeah, we do have 8 ping right now. Kenshin Kenshin XD123. We are currently playing on the PBE. The PBE is located here in Los Angeles, where we are. So. And you are playing the Hextech skin, is that right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty sweet. Going up against a Yasuo. Why do I feel like you're not going to have a good time with this?
It's not too bad.
Is it not? Okay.
No, it's not as bad as you think.
Okay. I like the... So the Hextech visual effects, are they the same as the base VFX?
I'm not sure if you haven't gotten to it yet, but they should be recolored.
Okay. Can the cube backward jump go over super thin walls? No, Waffle, it cannot. We actually, if you would go back into the earlier part of the stream, you can see where we talked quite a bit about why Galio's dash and the components of his dash do not actually go over walls. Yes, we know. Sorry, folks. Hopefully, we can get this resolved. You may actually want to turn off the other one as well. I think that actually made it go away when you have time. The other, not wait for vertical sync, but the no turn.
I feel like we've been touching this option screen for forever.
I know, right? It's annoying. I'm sorry, folks. I apologize for this experience. So, the D-Rob L is asking, why make him into a huge character? What sparked that? So that was like we were talking a little bit about kind of like his new lore, his new story, which is still to come. So we don't want to give too many spoilers about that, but like it has to do with I think like the way his character has evolved some, right?
Yeah, basically, as we got to the point where like he was basically a moving statue, it made much more like statues are generally big, right? And then from there, we wanted to like make the character like one of those like
so much mana gone though.
Yep. Against the character that doesn't have mana.
Yeah, that's rough.
Shield.
It's that early game mana problems.
Everyone has it except Yasuo. And a few people.
Why is he not a gargoyle anymore? Camarif? Semarif? He's still kind of gargoyle-esque.
Yeah, I mean we kept him being like a construct that like which is basically gargoyle. It's just not the demonic type of gargoyle that like he used to be. The medieval types, if you will, that you used to see. Also like made him like a lot more like fitting for Demacia, if you will, the new Demacia. If you've seen the artwork for new Demacia, which is like very white and marble and all that kind of stuff. You want to like build him like more into the Demacia.
Ooh, it's a trap. It's a trap, folks. See the graves coming in from the side there. That was a graves, right? Jungle graves on their side. Thought so. He's in there. Bet he's in there. Nope, just kidding. The English designer again says, since champion design has become very much about creating a unique character and feeling when playing them, like be a wolf on the hunt as Warwick, what kind of unique feeling do you want players to experience when playing Galio? The English designer got some good questions there. I like that.
Yeah, so basically, he missed that cue.
He may still get reward. No.
Tragic.
Tragic. He has to be, so you get a little reprieve there.
I kind of
so basically, TLDR was with new champs, like with new champs, we're going for the very have a very specific kind of look and play style, like feel when you're playing. Like so, Warwick, his example was with Warwick. I
mean, honestly, Iron Giant would be like a pretty good like reference. Like literally, we wanted you to feel like the Iron Giant. We wanted you to feel heavy. We wanted to feel like you were protecting people, benevolently, and like we wanted to feel like like epic when you're doing it.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, I love that interaction there. Like, so I think a lot of people don't realize like the E actually does have a damage component on it. So it's not quite like Yasuo levels of E farming with it, but like you can get some pretty decent wave clear.
It actually has decent base damage.
Yeah, it does seem like it. All right, let's go back here. Why can't you W and E at the same time? I think that's like you can walk, you can move in W, and you can like flash, but using other abilities.
Other abilities are locked out.
Yeah,
it's a channel, quote unquote, that just doesn't get interrupted. So that's how our channels work. But the real answer would be that that basically just has like we didn't want like Alistar. Basically, that's Alistar's thing, if you will.
Yeah.
Or that's Malphite's thing.
Gotcha.
We didn't need that for Galio.
You mean Alistar with his on-demand
his double Q? Yeah. I mean,
I'm still no good at that. I know we made that easier to do, but I'm still like the absolute worst at the WQ combo. I think I need to. I need to talk to Kiwi and get Kiwi to teach me the ways of the Alistar WQ. So, let's see.
He did that through your DR.
He did the. What did he do through the DR?
He ulted through his DR.
Oh, I see. Okay. It's okay, Ben. We still love you.
It's okay.
Captain Darkflex says his damage against tanks seems to be really low. Do you believe that he still would need a buff on the percent health damage on his Q?
We would probably not buff that portion of the character, even if we needed a buff. We would probably buff the flat, if anything.
Okay, cool. One that we saw earlier, and where is it? It was actually about his passive, and somebody was saying, do you think it's possible that his new passive would actually make it more difficult to farm in some cases?
Depends. Like generally, passive. Was really nice. Holy shit!
It was really very well done.
I mean, any auto attack related modifier has a chance of doing that because like, and this one like, especially because it's like AOE and all that kind of stuff, it could do that. So yeah, that is definitely possible. Hopefully, like you have enough tools to get around the situation. But
Okay.
yes, it is definitely possible.
Robo5239 is saying, could you maybe have a way to kind of a comparison to describe Galio's ult range, such as TF ult range, Pantheon ult? So it's comparable to, speaking of which, oh wow, you just saved that Wukong. Maybe at the expense of you? Not like this. He's so low on mana. Oh no. Come on, Wukong, do it. You can do it.
He did it.
He did it.
He did it.
We did it, Reddit.
The no mana. The no mana.
Are they gonna take the red now? Take the red, Wukong. Come on. There we go.
God.
Oh no.
I'm screwed away.
Oh.
This is terrible.
See if you can get the. Can you get him? No. No. Here comes the. Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah. No. We knew that was
No
coming.
mana. Alright.
We knew that was coming.
Was there a question?
I think there was, but I completely forgot it watching that little play there. So.
Oh yeah, I remember it now. It was compared to a range to like TF or something like that. So
Yeah.
it begins at like 4,000, which is knockdown I think is somewhere around 2,000 at the start.
Right.
And then TF is always fixed at 5,500, so 5,500. And Galio's goes from 4,000 to 500 and 5,500. So it's a little lower than TF ult as a start and gets to be equal to TF or Pantheon ult.
That's a max rank.
Yeah, at
Right.
max.
It goes up nice. God, I love that. That's a really satisfying looking like that E along that line there. It just looks like it feels very satisfying. Anyways, Red Food 2000, is Vhagar finally good versus Galio?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is Vhagar just like ruffle stomp on him, or?
Galio likes being able to save people, but a lot of the stuff is so telegraphed and takes so long that you actually just can't stop.
Vhagar tends to burst people off.
Yeah.
Right. That makes sense. So the mana issues are really real up against.
Oh my god, the Yasuo
Yasuo
dashes.
is so annoying. Although, wow.
Oh,
I mean, he's
someone's
kinda
coming.
like-
Oh god.
oh no, not like this.
This is literally the not like this combo.
Not like this.
Not like this.
Oh, I think you got a little greedy there. It's not. I don't know if you could have really even gotten away though.
Well, I don't know about the dash into the turret to take
Yeah,
the
that was-
last part.
Yeah, that was a little greedy there. That's okay. And here comes the chat. So
Boosted. There we go.
boosted. That's right. You are a boosted bonobo, sir. So anyways, hey, by the way, if you're just now tuning in, thank you very much for joining us, and thank you for putting up with the buzzing noise. I do apologize for that. This is the Galio PBE gameplay stream. We are here with Sol Kim, the designer behind the Galio update team. He is responsible for all of these, for designing these changes,
For ruining your character.
for ruining your favorite character, for all you Galio
Not
mains.
all of them, though. Only some of them.
Only some of them. You know, I actually hope that most Galio mains enjoy this quite a bit. Change is hard. Change is scary. We all get that. But oh god, it's just YOLO. But anyways, thank you for joining us. Ben is the playtester. He's over there right now. You'll see him on the left side of your screen, or actually the right side of your screen, technically, if you're watching. He play tested Galio all through development. And my name is Andy. I'm part of the player relations team here at Riot Games. And this is the first day that Galio has been on PBE. We're happy to be showing you his new gameplay. If you have a question and you would like to ask it, please feel free to drop it into the chat. We'll get to as many of them as we possibly can. Keep in mind, though, there's over 8,000 folks here right now, so we may not be able to ask your question. Currently, we are watching Ben get quite. Yeah, this hasn't been a terrible game for you.
It's the tank game.
It's a tank game. It's been pretty rough, but we did earlier in the stream. So if you do want to go back and check out the VOD earlier, oh, nice. So that was a flash into the dash into the taunt.
No, that was a
right?
Flash into the taunt into the
Flash into the taunt. That was right. Okay, sorry. Flash into the taunt. If you see something that doesn't get answered that you wanted to know an answer to, chances are we did answer it earlier in the stream. But we will be posting the VOD later on, so be sure to go back and check that out. Probably a good time to get out of Demacia right now there. Yep. Okay. All right, so if you do have a question, go ahead and tag us at League of Legends. See the question pop up in the chat, and we will get to as many of those as we possibly can. So, alrighty. Mr. Rizza, so we were just talking about this. He is a Galio main. He's Mastery 7 in Galio, and he doesn't feel like that there's a lot of Galio in this new update. Like, what do we want to say to existing Galio mains who may feel a little bit like that? Kind of similar to how some folks felt about the
earlier stuff.
The Yorick update and things like that.
I mean, so the idea of we basically decided and kind of had to basically focus the character's identity into a certain position. We hope that we kept most of hopefully most of what made the character fun. As in his poke and the ability to be a tank in mid lane, and also being able to swing a team fight versus AoE CC kind of stuff.
Right.
So yeah, but yeah, we realize it's basically change. So the definition of doing an update is that it is very hard to actually keep everything exactly.
The Derpy Ditzy Doctor is asking what's the attitude we were going for Galio. This one seems to be kind of narcissistic, or Zach 2.0. I don't think that's the aesthetic we really were going for.
No, really, I don't know if you've heard his VO, but he's not necessarily narcissistic. He's more genuinely happy to be moving around and being able to do things. So he's, if you will, kind of a useful kind of happiness kind of feel.
Yeah.
Think of it as you were basically at statue and you couldn't move and you were conscious during the entire time.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you become able to move, that kind of happiness.
He just wants to be your friend.
Kind of.
Benevolent. I think we used the word benevolent protector earlier, but he really just wants to be your friend. That's all. Iron Giant,
move around and
Technicolor does a jungle? No, doesn't really jungle. Kenshin is not floating anymore.
I'm sure someone will be able to make it work.
I'm sure that somebody will. Yes. As we say that, there is always that person. Oh,
people make Sona jungle work.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
They're gonna make it work.
There are always kind of the outliers, right? Who can make almost any build. You are because he has the Wukong coming in. But now the Wukong is...
Yeah. Oh, that was the RA too.
That is the RA, and this maybe... Oh, this may end up being okay for them. Okay, now it's time to go. Oh, yeah. What, is that a Syndra mid? Syndra mid, yeah, okay. She was just getting her blue buff, I'm guessing. Alrighty, so let's look at some questions here in chat. Okay, not sure what that is. Whoop. Stop going so fast. Royce's Nover. Why did you decide to make Galio into an AD tank? We didn't. He still is very much like an AP tank.
Wait, this one is an AD tank? Well, I mean, you could build him AD, I guess.
You could, but he still has this. From what you've described, and correct me if I'm wrong. I probably am, but
it buffs his auto attacks. That's okay.
Yeah, he still has a significant kind of anti-AP feel to it.
Sorry, I was kind of being sarcastic, but
okay.
Nothing on this kit skill, just AD is what I will actually say.
Okay, cool. So, sorry, I can't read your sarcasm yet, so sorry.
My sense of humor needs some work.
No, it's fine. I'm sure that it's great.
I'll stick to the flash D.
The flash on D. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Oh, this is an interesting question. Can Galio ult a Shaco or LeBlanc clone?
He should be able to.
Okay. If he's
That's
not able
actually-
to, let us
it
know.
would be a bug if it's not possible.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Oh my god, there's the Jin.
But he's like, they can't put a dent in him, really. Now, okay, now with 4 of them, they can
The
now.
DR right now.
Wow. Okay. Let's see here. There was a question up here. So, Soul Forgotten Legend. Somebody might have made a troll account just in honor of you, sir, it looks like. How good is he in a team fight if he's not a tank and not a support and not an initiator? Well, he is a tank.
Wait, yeah, he is a tank.
Yeah.
He's not like a primary initiator, but he does have like a lot of AUCC and a lot of like sustained damage.
Okay.
This is one of the guys that we are okay with, like in a, like he should be among the higher damaging tanks in the game.
Gotcha.
Because yeah, we intend this guy to be a solo, and then we intend for the guy to scale with like gold, and some of that should be going to damage.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So why do we make the decision? Somebody was asking this question. Where is the question here? It was a question of comparing it to the Shen ult. Oh, so, and I wanted to give credit to the person who asked the question. Unfortunately, I can't find it in the chat, but I got the general gist of it. Why did we make the decision to make it at kind of like the last, make the ult cast at the spot that the target ally is standing at, as opposed to following that ally as they move along?
Couple of reasons. Like, the biggest reason is that basically the moment you allow that, it basically becomes like used as like Shen ult for play kind of thing. It becomes more or less like the primary initiating tool. And we want it like if we do that, like we can do it, but it makes it so that like it's impossible to put the amount of power we were able to put on the ult.
Right.
With that kind of like use case in there. So we decided no, we want the card to be more of a protector and not like we have a bunch of characters who are like really good at like running into the entire enemy team and like seeing them. We didn't need Galio to be another one of those.
Gotcha, I understand. Can you add his ult to affect turrets to give him more land? I mean, it's only players, right?
Yeah, it's only champs.
It's only champs. Okay. Out of all the reworks this year, which one? Out of all the reworks this year, including the one already out and coming in the future, which one are the League developers most excited for in general? I mean, I think we're most excited for the one that's about to hit the players in general.
It depends on who you ask.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
I mean, I'm obviously pretty excited for Galio.
Yeah.
Urgot's also looking cool, and Eve's also looking cool. But,
Yeah. I haven't even seen the stuff about Eve yet, so I'm gonna take your word for that. Can Galio's ult target somebody in Zonya's or in Zack's /Aatrox /Amidian passive? I think as long as the person's targetable, right?
as long as the person's targetable, so Zonya's no. Zack and Amidia passive should be yes.
Okay, cool.
Oh wow, you're not dead. That is good.
He's not, no.
Oh god.
That is... Wait, did he get a little heal off of that? Oh man. That Pro E there. This game is going quite differently, I would say, Ben.
Yeah.
So what was your build path for this particular game? I see that you built Iceborne Gauntlet this game.
Yeah, when Iceborne Gauntlet first, and I'm working on a GLP right now.
Okay.
Just going against Yasuo, I need, heavier armor.
Heavier armor, a little bit more AP to be able to burst him down.
Yep.
Gotcha. Let's see here. Folks saying that his Captain Butt Floss. That's nice. His ult feels like it takes so long to cast. I have seen a few bits of feedback from folks within the chat, not just the captain there, saying that his ult does feel a little bit like it takes a little bit too long to telegraphs a little bit too much. I think that's one of those things where if you are on the PBE right now, make sure that you give that feedback. That's what this period where Galio is on the PBE right now, and so for us to get feedback from you all, like we can tweak things up until like basically the day he gets live. Right?
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that you will still hit people still.
I'm pretty sure you will. Like, you know, I think like for the vast majority of players, like it's not going to be something that they're going to just like easily dodge, right? But there will be some. Oh, there's a double taunt right there too.
That was kind of fun.
That was brutal. For like the vast majority of players, they're still going to have problems dodging it, right? But like, I guess where we're going to watch would probably be like more at the high level play.
I mean, even here, like it's still like hits. Obviously, if you want to hit like the 5-man ult or stuff like that, you'll need to coordinate it really well, and that, you know, they're not comps or anything like that, so it's hard to coordinate.
Yeah, this is brutal here. Crash boom. The taunt. Nice. Yeah, the Jin's dead already. He's going for the Graves. But this Graves might be. No, he's not going to get him out. Nice. Oh, no!
How much damage did he take from the turret?
Too much. I could have just W'd it.
Aren't you supposed to type worth right there?
Am I?
Yeah, I think you're supposed to type worth. I'm pretty sure that is the expected behavior.
Isn't that 2014?
Hey man, we're bringing it back. We're bringing it back.
I'm okay with that old school.
Yeah, it's retro now, right? That's what it is. So, alrighty, folks. So we're wrapping up this game because of the technical issues we were having with the stream earlier. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna call it after this game. Normally, we would go all the way up until about 4:30, but because we're having some buzzing issues with the client, we don't want to subject you all to that anymore. We will go ahead and cut the stream after this game, which is almost over. Some folks are asking, so Josh, Ben, this is maybe a good question for you. If you're always in melee range with Galio, why are you not just going straight up Sunfire kill?
Oh, sorry.
It's okay, you were playing.
Can't see anything.
It's the darkness. That wasn't the darkness. It was the smoke.
Big reason is that because he scales so well with AP, I mean,
Okay.
allows him to kind of get in there. His mana costs are kind of high, so being able to build some mana early is pretty good for him. So you can get that from a Frozen Heart or S1 Gauntlet or Roma, stuff like that.
Yep.
Oh man.
This the Ari Clinic here. It's Penguins. Oh, he got him still.
Minions.
Yeah.
Minions.
Actually, I don't think those were minions. I think that was the box.
Yeah, he walked into
He walked into the box wall.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
He walked into the box wall.
All right. These are the people that balance the game, guys.
I don't balance the game. Please don't put that on me.
Oh, I don't. Actually, I do. Sort of, I guess.
Yep. Oh, there is no buzz now. Okay, good. I'm glad it's gone. It's always like at the beginning of the game, right? So, let's see here. What? Dr. Polar Bear. How come when I eat too much pizza, I want to lay down on my belly and mumble into the ground and grow outwards?
I don't know why, but I tend to have a similar, like, urge. I'm not exactly.
I don't want to like lay on my stomach when I've eaten too much. Like I want to actually do the exact opposite. I want to like lay in like a recliner and just go.
Recliner?
Yeah, I know, right? Like
Yeah, you're the dad, aren't you?
I am the dad. Of course I am. Dude, we got a recliner couch sofa at home, man. That's like the best thing in the world.
It sounds pretty good.
There's nothing better than like being up on Saturday morning, like put LCS on the big screen and kick your feet up in the recliner and watch some league, man. It's great.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, the Syndra troll.
Oh, the R. The Syndra R.
Is that Hextech Galio? It is Hextech Galio. It is indeed.
The team is pretty up.
Cash Mill, does Galio's ult get cancelled if his target Zhonya's mid ult?
No, it
No,
doesn't.
because it already did the check basically.
It
right?
doesn't care about like whether the target dies or whatever.
Right. Although we care if the target dies because we don't want you to live.
Oh, you're not. Well, the target dies.
All right, looks like they're about to win this here game. And so, by the way, Twitch chat, if I can get a clappa or a kappa or something like that for the playtest team, thanking them for helping us out thanking them for helping us out with this with the stream today. Thanks for being a part of it. We really appreciate it. Good guy, Ali, taking the shots. That's right. So, anyways, thank you so much, everybody. Look at all the claps. That's for you guys, playtest team. Thank you so much for helping out. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We really appreciate it. I hope we got to a lot of questions. We had a ton of questions going in chat. Y'all were wonderful. The VOD will be available very shortly after this, so if you want to go back, you want to watch the stream from the beginning, you can. We appreciate it. Be sure, if you are part of the PBE, if you have access to the PBE already, be sure to jump on the server. Play Galio, especially if you're a veteran Galio player. Give us some feedback once you've had a chance to play him. So we'll be, I'm sure, perusing the PBE boards looking for that feedback. Is that right?
No, I don't get PBE feedback. It doesn't happen. No, please. In all seriousness, please leave feedback. It's actually fairly difficult to reply to all of them, but we tend to make a point of reading all of it to make sure.
That's right. So, Soul, thank you so much for coming today. We really appreciate it. My hat's off. Literally, I'm not wearing a hat today.